Here's one key difference I notice when I'm working with personal trainers versus when I working with gym owners. Just observation, right? Gym owners understand the importance of sales. They understand the importance of following up with leads. They understand some of these things. They understand how little adjustments in a process can have an outstanding outcome. So here's an example. So if you're trying to bring on more people and grow your business, and you're marketing and you're spending money on ads, there's going to be a cost associated with acquiring a customer. It's called your CAC, CAC. And so let's say your acquisition per client is like $50 and your monthly rate is like $100. So if you spend 50 and each person is paying 100, you make $50 on that first month. And a lot of your profit is gained every single month thereafter. So one mistake that gym owners will do is charge their standard monthly when they're promoting their business, which is fair. But what's a better way is to be able to liquidate the costs, have higher margins on the front end, and there's a lot of benefits that happen with that. Here's a couple examples. So let's say it costs you $50 to acquire a customer, you charge 100. Okay, and like let's say you have 10 customers a month, you make 500, right? Because you're as easy numbers. Your cost is 50 per, you get 10, you charge 1,000 for all the 10, and you make 500. Cool. Business 2 charges for a 6-week program, but they charge 300 rather than your 100. And so imagine for them, same cost. The main difference is just how much they're charging for the front end program or front end offer. And so their cost is 50. They make 250 per while you make 50 per. And so you might think, wow, I'm making 100. You're not making 100. And this is one mistake I notice with personal trainers. They don't really understand the profits, the costs, the margins, the revenue, kind of more of the finances. And gym owners are a bit more keen because their expenses are much higher. So they have to be more mindful of their profit or their front end revenue and their costs, right? So if I get 10 people at 300, how much am I actually making in terms of margin? So if I get 10 people times 300, my total revenue is $3,000. My cost is 500. Business A is making 500 off of 10 people off of month 1. Business B is making 2,500 just off of one move. It's the same 10 customers, it's the same cost, similar group model, but one charges their monthly rate for oncoming customers, one charges a much higher amount for the front end program. And here's the other side of this benefit. Business A, you charge 100. Imagine the level of commitment someone is providing your business mentally if they invest in themselves, into your business, $100 for 30 days versus someone spending $300 for 6 weeks. The emotional investment of that customer, that client, that gym member is going to be much higher than someone spending 100. Why? Just by the amount of money someone spends, you can literally see how much they're going to be investing. The more money, the more they're invested. 100%. So you get more investment emotionally, monetarily for the first 6 weeks for the second business. And so when you do that, then your conversion, I guarantee it's going to be higher from the first program to their long-term program, right? Whereas and imagine, here's how long is it going to take for business 1 to be able to accrue the same amount of revenue that business business 2, business B is getting, right? So here's an example. Business A, it charges 100, their cost is 50. So by month 2, they make 100. So they're at 150. By month 3, they make 100. They're at 250. So you have to hope your client stays till month 3 till you realize the same amount of gains by just switching the offer and charging a little bit more. Okay. Now imagine by month 3 where business B will be if they charged 100 as well. By month 2, they get 100. By month 3, they get 100. But by month 3, per customer. If they all stay and you didn't lose any, obviously you will lose some, but keep the numbers and mental model kind of easier to grasp. By month 3, business A made 250, business B made 450. So off the same 10 people by month 3, what's the total profit margin? Not revenue, what's the total profits gained per customer? Well, maybe not profit, but total revenue per customer after those basic costs. 2,500 by month 3 for business A. So you're making 10, that's 2,000. So you're at 4,500 versus 2,500 for the same set of clients. So if you're thinking about changing and switching your offers and you're trying to charge low on the front end, I highly recommend that you do not do that, because with a gym model, number one, the more people invest, the more likely they are to be invested. Okay. Number 2, imagine by month 3, it's going to take, for the first business, it's going to take 3 months for you to realize the same level of profit that business B did with one move on the first go. So just consider that. Number 3, the amount of margin, the amount of revenue you're going to get from the client by month 3, 2,500. So you're more than double by month 3 with just one move. So think about this as you move forward with your business. Think about the offers, but at the same time, when you're looking at your finances and you're trying to see how can I liquidate the cost of advertising, this is one way to do it, is charge more. And one thing in fitness is most people don't charge what they're worth. Hopefully this helps. Follow for more. Peace.